Everywhere online right now, people are talking about passive income. Make money while you sleep. Earn £5,000 a month without working. Quit your job with passive income streams. And honestly, it sounds amazing. Who wouldn't want money coming in without having to work for it? But here is the problem. Passive income is probably one of the worst places to start if you are trying to build wealth. And chasing it too early can actually slow down your financial progress. If you're new here, this channel is about simple investing and wealth building in the UK without all the hype. A lot of people watching this channel are beginners, young professionals, or people who feel like they are starting late with money. And one thing I keep seeing online is this obsession with passive income. So in this video, I want to explain why passive income is so popular, why most of it isn't actually passive, and what beginners should focus on instead. Passive income became extremely popular because it promises something very powerful: freedom. Freedom from your job, freedom from your boss, freedom from trading time for money, and social media has amplified this idea massively. You are seeing videos about dropshipping, selling digital products, affiliate marketing, Airbnb, YouTube automation, online businesses, all framed as passive income streams. And for someone who is working normal job, feeling stuck financially, this message is incredibly attractive. But what most people don't realize is that very few of these are actually passive. And I know this from a personal experience. When I was at university, I actually tried some of these ideas myself. I tried selling items on eBay. Later on, I experimented with dropshipping, and to be fair, sometimes it did make a bit of money. But what I quickly realized was that none of it was passive. There was always things to deal with. Customers asking questions, messages coming in, issues with suppliers, shipping problems, listing new products, handling returns and refunds. It felt less like passive income and more like running a small business in this side. And the key lesson I learned from that experience was this: passive income is usually not passive in the beginning. It requires a lot of effort first, and for most people, that effort never fully disappears. When you really look at most passive income ideas online, they are actually businesses. Things like YouTube channels, selling courses, digital products, e-commerce, affiliate businesses, Airbnb. These are not passive. They require marketing, customer support, maintenance, optimization, and time. Sometimes a lot of time. That doesn't mean they are bad ideas. Businesses can be fantastic, but they are not passive income streams, especially in the beginning. They are attractive businesses. Now, there is such a thing as real passive income, but the reality is that most of the time it requires capital first. For example, dividend investing, interest from bonds, rental income. These can become genuinely powerful over time. But there is a catch. To generate meaningful passive income, you usually need a lot of money invested first. For example, if you wanted to generate around £1,000 a month from dividends, depending on the yield, you might need somewhere around £250,000 to £300,000 invested. Which means the real question for most beginners isn't how do I create passive income? The real question is how do I build the capital first? If you are starting from zero, the most powerful strategy usually looks something like this. Step 1. Increase your income. That could be through improving your skills, getting promoted, switching jobs, building your career. Step 2. Control your spending. Not in an extreme way, but making sure your lifestyle doesn't grow faster than your incomes. And step 3. Invest consistently. For example, in the UK, many people use things like stocks and shares ISA to invest in index funds. Over time, those investments grow, and eventually those investments can start producing real passive income. But notice the order: income first, investing second, passive income later. There's actually an investing irony with passive income. The people who talk about passive income the most online often don't really have it. But the people who actually have significant passive income often build it through ownership, long-term investing, owning businesses, owning assets. For example, investors like Warren Buffett build their wealth primarily through owning companies and investing over decades. The passive income came later as a result of the assets they built. So, passive income is not a bad goal. In fact, it's a great goal, but it's usually the result of building wealth, not the starting point. Instead of chasing passive income straight away, focus on building skills, income, and investments. Because over time, those things naturally create the kind of passive income that people are looking for. And the best part is, it's building on something real and sustainable. If you found this video useful, I have also made videos about how beginners can start investing in the UK and how small monthly investments can grow into serious wealth over time. And if you are interested in learning more about investing and building long-term wealth, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.